105 on the bounce, Detroit's throwback hip hop and R&B. It's your boy Showtime The Czar. Got two special guests in here with me today, man. One of them, I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's busier than the last time he was here. My guy Flyboi Rich. What up, though?
What up, though?
Brought a guest with him, man. Rod Thomas, man. What up, though?
What up, though?
Gentlemen, welcome to the show, man. Appreciate y'all for coming.
I appreciate you having me.
For sure, man.
All right, so because I missed it, I got sick. I want to start off by talking about the Next to Blow showcase that happened in September. Both of y'all was there. How was that?
Okay, talk to him what you did, right?
Hey, man, it was a lot of dope artists that came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good look for a lot of upcoming artists, people who's already pretty much established. I performed as well. I did a few songs. Positive tracks is what I'm pushing out. I did a track called Save Detroit, which is a positive track that I got going on. Word Save is
it's an acronym. Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
All violence everywhere.
Yep.
And it's pretty much speaking against gun violence. And then I also did another one, single mothers, for to uplift single mothers out there across the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fly, what happened, man? How was the showcase?
Oh man, it was dope. It was a nice turnout. Gladiator did his thing. Suki came out. She did her thing, man. And it was a good turnout for everybody. The city really turned up, and we doing another show. We working on another one, Next to Blow, with Cass down there.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all both this. What was that like performing in front of the city like that? Some of them your peers and others people you don't even know. What did that energy feel like from the city?
I mean, go ahead.
I mean, for me, it was like it was a pleasure to do that. Because it wasn't. I consider myself pretty good. But it was a lot of great talent out there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was dope. It wasn't a dull moment as far as what I seen that was out there.
That's what's up.
It was a well put together show.
That's what's up.
Yeah, me, I love giving back to the city, so it's just always a highlight for me. But I like performing at other states too and stuff like that. But the city always show love. But I go to like bigger stuff like Rolling Loud and stuff, and it'd be like a bigger love. So it's kind of natural to me right now. So I really love like what Detroit doing right now and how we trying to bring unity back to the city though.
Yeah, facts. I talked with Dr. Darius, and he talked about that was the reason why he did the 313 day is because he wanted to bring more unity. Basically, what y'all are doing, that was his dream for the 313 day. So artists like you guys was his vision. How did you guys link up, man? How did you guys meet? Who met? Sent the you know what I'm saying? How did that work?
Oh, I talk really, Akeisha Baker, man. Akeisha Baker hooked up everything.
She on it. She's right here, y'all.
Yeah,
y'all can't see her on the.
definitely.
Yeah, Akeisha Baker.
Yeah, but Akeisha, she showed us a lot of love,
shout
man.
out to Akeisha Baker.
Big shout
Yeah.
out to her, man. She connected us together, and we all been working ever since. Been doing shows. We trying to bring the old Bullfrog Black. Shout out to Club Tane. Shout out to Tane too for showing us so much love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rod, you talk about being a positive artist.
Yeah.
Okay. Describe what that looks like for you.
Well, from the start, I've been through everything that you could possibly, been through, as far as the struggle, stuff like that. I've been through the streets. I was incarcerated. And I see that life that I was living, it only got me the same results because I didn't change certain things. Like, you could change your environment, but if you don't change your mindset, you will end up with the same results.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of music I was making in the beginning was leaning toward the streets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The older I got mentally, I'm like, man, that ain't where I'm at no more, and I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Staying in that type of lane. So I just jumped in the lane of my own. So everything I've been doing since then been positive. And everybody who know me, they know that it was a big, change from how I used to carry myself, how I used to rap, to what I'm doing now. So that's why, my rap name is my government name, Roc Thomas.
Is it hard to push positivity for you in a world where you see so much negative stuff?
No, because I do it from the heart. So that ain't never nothing to do that's hard when it's coming from the heart.
The acronym SAVE, what did you say it stand for?
Stopping all violence everywhere.
You came up with that?
My homeboy John Williams, he got the movement. He created it early 2000s. And, we speak to like the youth, the young boys and stuff like that to give them inspirations, things of that nature. Like I say, I was incarcerated before, so a lot of times when I go to these events and I speak to the young kids, I'm just giving them advice and, useful tools for them to try to avoid the life that I live. Because I know most of them don't come from households with fathers, big brothers, uncles who care about them or try to steer them in the right direction. So that's why all of the things that I do, far as music and outside of music, I just walk in a different direction. You got what I'm saying?
Talk about you being incarcerated, man, because I feel like a lot of people come out of there as one or two ways. You're either gonna go back to what you was doing, or you can change your patterns. And I feel like for you, you changed the patterns. Yeah. What did that do for you being incarcerated?
Well, for to start it off, when I was in there, man,
I think people like to glorify the stuff in jail, especially now. You see what I'm saying? Like they make it look like a.
I mean, you know, it's
vacation.
If you really care about your family, you know, when you in there, you know, you making them hurt. They doing the time with you. When I was in there, I lost both of my parents.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So like that right there, like, nah, that's not cool. You know, then most of the people who you think you cool with, far as like the guys you hang out with, it's a good chance they go try to holler at your girl go leave you hanging. It's too much of a mental drainage going through stuff like that. So a lot of times when people do come home, they change their mindset, but they don't change their environment. You got what I'm saying? So you could be a changed person, but if you go back to the same environment, no matter how much good you try to do, people will try to pull you to the old ways. So you have to change your environment and your mindset together, and that's how you get a different result.
What if you're not financially able to change your environment? What advice would you give somebody that's stuck in the environment that they...
So if you're not financially able to change your environment, you are in control where you go at all times. And that's when you got to bring, you know, from a spiritual perspective, you got to have God with you. You got to, you got what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
So at all times, you just got to be, you know, for number one, you got to think that you're a valuable person. Because everybody was made, you know what I'm saying, uniquely. It's not, I can have a twin brother, but he's not going to think how I think.
Facts.
So you have to value yourself like you're a very important person. So when you go to certain places, you have to stop and remind yourself, is this place safe for me? And if you question that it's not going to be safe, it's a good chance it's not safe to go. You got what I'm saying?
I got
you. If you've been taken off this earth, there's a lot of people who go lose you. I mean, miss you if you gone. So don't put yourself in situations where, you know, you can end up in, you know, because it's easy to get in trouble, hard to get out that shit.
That's a fact. Flyboi Rich, man, you got so much going on, man. First of all, where do you want to start? Because I saw you, you sent me the Next to Blow. You started with that in terms of like the next one that's coming up. You got some new music going out right now. Watch It. So, man, where do you want to start, man?
Oh, man, we can start with the Watch It then. We can start
Okay,
there.
let's start with the Watch It, man. That record is out right now. The artist on there that you feature with, PTK, how you say his last name?
PTK Lofbrook.
How did that happen? How did that collaboration come about?
Me and him collab. We was at the 107.5 showcase, so we ended up linking up there, and then from there we just ended up bonding. So me and Satin Media, his team, JD and everybody, so we all linked up together, and then we started working on the project together. So we trying to do a collab, maybe a EP together or something like that.
Okay.
And try to like bridge between a different genre type of thing. So I see he into more like a rock or a new age type genre, and then I do
Definitely
more like hip hop and
that.
lyric type vibe. So you know what I'm saying? We trying to bridge that gap and bring like a new type of sound together.
Why was that important for you to try to bridge that gap? Because when I heard it, I'm like, whoa, crazy different. Not in a bad way, but it was just like his energy.
Yeah,
like, out
the energy
gate.
you can
You
change.
feel me?
Yeah.
So why was it important for you to be like, okay, let's bridge this gap?
It was just because I just felt like we can work together, and he felt like that he couldn't get into that mixed genre too, because he like hip hop as well, so he wanted to bridge that gap too. And I'm like, you know, I dabble into all type of stuff too, so I got an EDM artist and all type of stuff, so I dabble into different type of genres as well. So I just felt like I could help him bridge that gap, me doing like producing and doing all the other stuff I do. So
okay, were you nervous?
Because
when like you go too new, people be like, and I've seen it happen where they like,
no, facts.
Yeah, and they like, yeah, buddy, this ain't it. Does that make you nervous?
No, it was more so feeling the vibes out first before we even worked. So, you know what I'm saying? It was more of us talking before I even wanted to jump into doing the projects and stuff like that. So it was more so feeling them out before we even worked on the project, so I could understand where his mindset was at.
What was something that made you feel like, okay, this guy is it? Like, this is a vibe that I want to, you know.
It was just his style and like how he didn't care, and the drive he had to him too. So you know what I'm saying, he got a lot of energy and heart for his stuff too. He got a lot of passion to his music. So
what, you said you want to do a collaboration project with him? A whole project like that?
Yeah, we're working on a collaboration project.
Is there a date for it yet? Have y'all started working on it?
Yeah, we started working on a few tracks. So top of the year, I want to say sometime top of the year.
Nice. The next to blow. You got a show next week, right? What is that?
We got one this Friday actually at Club Tane, and then we got one Saturday. It used to be called the Sloppy Crab, but they changed the name now. But we got a show there Saturday.
Okay, you sent me one for next Wednesday. Do you remember that one? It's like
Which
the
one?
22nd.
I'm gonna have to look through.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look through it too. But I feel like, see what I'm saying, y'all, he got so much going on.
Yeah, man.
Staying busy.
Working, man.
I do want to ask you. I seen you something about Roc Nation. What is the?
Oh yeah, I'm working with Roc Nation right now. So we got the compilation done right now, and that project should be dropping February.
What? How do I want to say this? What? Seeing all the things that's going on with the Nicki Minaj and the Roc Nation and the Jay-Z.
Man,
What made you still want to work with Roc Nation?
It was just the partnership I had with the people personally. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Right.
I talk to people more on the business side more than like the average artist. So it's me talking to the executives and the A&Rs personally just to help them with stuff like that.
You always talk about, again, we said this last time, the business aspect of it. I see you doing a Twitch stream talking about the business aspect of,
Yes, sir.
again, music. What made you want to start that, man? I think that's important.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to start the Twitch streaming, but the business side, I just felt like you always need to know that part. Like, always staying like ahead of the game, because there's always gonna be something going on. Like as far as streaming, you see people always
Right.
having a problem with the Spotify's and stuff like that. They worried about not getting enough streams and stuff like that, but they not worried about the other royalties and stuff you can get too. And then they missing out on like the radio side of everything. Like people need to come back to the radio sides and stuff too, because the radio help get an audience.
Rod, I want to ask you, man.
Yep.
Do you feel like the type of music that you do gets lost nowadays because of the type of music that's being put out?
Yeah, no. I say yeah, only because a lot of people, they want to hear that, but they choose not to. Because
Why you think that is, man?
Because we live in a society where everybody is going off the next person's opinion. So I might hear, I'm just saying an example of a person. I might hear a dope song. To me, I feel like, damn, that song hot.
Mm-hmm.
But I built up this image around everybody else to where I'm not going to play it in front of y'all, but I'll play it in my car or I play it when I'm at home because I'm like, man, that's like a soothing, therapeutic type of song, a song that I can relate to. But because everybody is following the trend, it's not, you got what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's one thing that kind of like keeps me with that balance. Like I know it's people that need to hear this type of music, so that's what keeps me going.
I'm gonna ask y'all both. Y'all can. Every artist that I've had in here that are lyricists and they have a message and things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
I always asked them like, what makes you want to do, continue to be a lyricist, man? I asked you that. I'm gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
But what makes you want to continue to be a lyricist, bro? Because now I feel like it's coming back in a strong way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like for me, the most important part of that question is when I realized how powerful my voice was. Like I'm a role model, and whether I like it or not, you know what I'm saying. If I say or do something, people go either take the good out of it or the bad out of it. But once I realized that my voice is powerful, then I try to make it worth hearing every time people hear me. So being a lyricist, yeah, I take time and I give props to all the lyrical people before me that inspired me on this journey to become an artist itself. But yeah, once I learned that my voice was powerful, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I paint a picture with this art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Flyboi Rich, I want to ask you it again, man. What makes you continue to want to be a lyricist in the times that we living in?
It's just I feel like I'm helping the younger artists and I'm like bridging that gap because the younger artists kind of listen to my music too. So I get a lot of messages from younger artists and younger fans. So they kind of like what I'm doing too. So I feel like the lyrical side is still there. It's like people want to hear it, but they just veering off to the other side because they ain't hearing too many lyrical sides of stuff. So it's like it's being like blocked out or something. So I feel like I still want to be lyrical because it's helping other artists and the stuff they hearing, it's like more powerful. It's hitting them in the chest more and it's uplifting them more.
Have y'all worked together, like in terms of music, or y'all just been y'all just vibe together?
Oh, we've been hanging, but we working on a track for sure. We're
Okay, is there like, so it's not no music yet, or
no, not yet, but we working on them.
Y'all working on them?
Yeah,
okay.
we working on them.
Have y'all thought about a collab project at all?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, y'all done did all of that, huh? Have y'all set a date for any of that, man? What's going
we
on?
ain't set a date for it, but we definitely working on it.
How many tracks y'all got done already?
Shit, a lot.
Really?
For sure,
For sure.
What y'all waiting on, bro?
We just working. We working on
You
it.
gotta let it marinate. You gotta cook it up at the right temperature, man. You know?
I feel it.
Yeah, there's certain tracks. Yeah, it's certain stuff I'm
going back
working
to the
on.
question you asked about, why is lyrics so important? It's like we painting a picture, and it's easy to just A B C D E F G H I J. You know what I'm saying? But once we know that people listening, we want it to be like, the steps to, you got what I'm saying? So we want to make sure it's, because you can't get a second chance to make a first impression.
Facts.
So that's all,
Yeah, and it's like with him, you know what I'm saying? He just coming back out, and he bringing himself back out. And me, I'm already like more established, moving around and stuff. So kind of want to like bring him up and keep his own sound to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to like them to revert and then try to get to like what I'm doing. They want to match it up to me and him and like make it like a versus, like, oh, who the most lyrical. I want them to know like
that's good competition though, man. I think we need that.
Yeah, but I want them to know he's still pushing this positive method in the first thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want that to be the first thing they know, like he pushing this positive message instead of like, oh, they just more lyrical artists like that. So I just wanted to be more of a positive message pusher right now before we do everything else. So I wanted to establish that message that he's doing right now, like the testimonies and the Save Detroit and stuff.
I also just dropped one. It's called October Awareness. It's for breast cancer.
Okay, nice.
So that was, just a month of October, the whole breast cancer awareness, but it's just cancer in general. Like I have a few people personally that was affected by it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what gave me the inspiration to drop that track. But that's all right now on all social media platforms.
One thing y'all do, both of y'all, you talk about pain and doing positive things, but y'all don't make it traumatic and make it like, go do what I did. Like you said, you've been incarcerated, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't telling nobody to go do this and go to jail. You
Right,
see what
absolutely.
I'm saying?
Avoid
it at all
It's
costs.
not worth
Absolutely.
It. It's not
Right.
worth it.
So I guess my question is, given that that's the the easy thing to do, the normal to show people that pain and influence them with that same pain.
Yep.
I did the opposite. Was that conscientious? Y'all did that, or it just kind of happened to be that way? You see what I'm saying?
Well, you want to go first?
You go first. Go ahead.
All right. For me, to be honest, I had a few people that inspired me, like that I know that they was in the same situation as me, incarcerated, and they came home and they changed their lives. You know what I'm saying?
What they say to you, bro?
It was based off their actions, not more so what they said. Because a lot of people would tell you like, "Hey, don't do this," but one person was, you know what I'm saying, my big bro Nugget. You know what I'm saying? He inspired me a lot. And then my little cousin Matt. You know what I'm saying? He right with me.
Okay, what up, Matt?
You know what I'm saying? Matt. He got a lot going on. He was incarcerated as well. He came home. He got to writing scripts, plays, movies, all types of stuff.
That's hard. That's what's
So
up.
that right there, just seeing that it didn't go from, just talking about don't do this, don't do that. It was the actions that was behind it that was like, damn, bro, if I know you came from this and you doing this and you uplifting so many people. So, that was my reason why.
Nice.
So I want to give a shout out to, my dog Nugget and my cousin Matt. Yeah.
Fly, what about you, man? Was that a conscientious decision, or it just happened?
Yeah, it was kind of more conscious because it was like growing up in the lifestyle that I was in, like growing up in the red zone as a kid. It was more so like seeing all the people around me dying, seeing friends passing in front of me getting shot at and stuff like that. So it's like that environment wasn't something that you want to be in. Like even if you wasn't in a gang, you was still getting shot at and stuff like that. So just being in that area and being surrounded by stuff like that, and then you seeing the other stuff, you seeing like the local drug dealers or something, they showing you all the high lifestyles, and then you don't want to. They don't want that to twist your mind up and think that's the only way you can make money and stuff like that. So I just want to show people another side of stuff. Like you can make money a different way.
And I hear y'all talk about the kids too, man. Y'all got kids?
Yeah,
I got 4.
absolutely.
Was that another reason why y'all decided I ain't doing?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Growing up and then living in that environment, you don't want your kids to be going through the repeated cycle. So you know what I'm saying? You want to try to break that kind of generational curse that we got going on and like show them a better life.
For sure.
Nice.
If I got 4 of them, I got 2 girls, 2 boys.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I try to show my daughters the example of what a man's supposed to be like,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to show my sons, you know, the right path to go in, and also avoid everything I've been through. You know, because I personally feel like it's a quote that say a father is the only person that will want a son to be better than him.
Yeah.
Like in the whole world. Like you'll have, you know, your brothers, your cousins, everybody, but your father is the only person that will want you to be better than them. So
Your kids want to rap or do music?
No, not really.
No, my kids be YouTube. One of them.
Yeah, that's the thing now. Yeah. All right, last thing, and I'm gonna let y'all both get up out of here. I want y'all to tell everybody what y'all got going on, what y'all got, the music. Definitely tell them when y'all gonna do y'all collaboration, because I'm waiting on that. So
Yeah.
We'll start with you, Roc.
Okay, as far as music, I got the track Save Detroit. It's a inspiration, uplifting song. It's not just for Detroit, it's for all over the world, because we all dealing with madness with gun violence and stuff like that. I got the track Testimony. It's shooting toward the gospel lane. That's more of a positive lane that I'm in. The October awareness, which is the breast cancer.
You ever thought about working with gospel artists, bro?
I'm
or
open
have
to
you?
it. I'm open
Okay,
to it.
all right.
I feel like that'd be dope. I'm open to it.
Yeah, we reaching out to Mario Winans people too. So yeah, we definitely
That's
know
hard.
something going on.
Yep.
So yeah,
That's hard.
I
I like that.
That'd be dope. I'm not a stranger to church and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Let me see. What the 26th of October? I'm gonna be in Atlanta.
Nice.
Breast cancer awareness event.
That's what's up, man.
Like you say, Club Tane, we up in there Friday. And then on the 22nd, shout out to Polo 2 times. I'll be at Harpo's performing.
Nice.
Yep.
highest on earth to a shout out Polo 2 times.
Shout out to Polo 2 times. Yep. And shout out to Aikisha Baker again. For the whole situation. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have never met, bro. You got what I'm saying?
I feel it. Yeah.
Yep. So I got to give.
Flyboi Rich, man, you stay busy. So run down your whole itinerary things, because you stay working, man.
So November 12th, I'm supposed to be going to New York, doing some Empire business. Supposed to be talking to On the Radar, DigiWax, a couple more people down there and stuff like that. We introducing the Dopest Records label. I got a whole bunch of artists on there. Shout out Ty Thomas. Shout out Jay Neely, he a country artist. November 29th, the Cash Doll situation. December, I'm supposed to be going back to Atlanta, working with a couple people, Big Bank and everybody, doing some interviews and stuff like that. And a few projects dropping, man. A few projects. The Wingstop project dropping soon. That's a single. I got the EP dropping soon, and the compilation for Roc Nation dropping soon.
When can we expect that? Because you talked about that last time, man. The Roc Nation.
The Roc Nation?
Yeah,
Roc Nation will come in February.
February. That's
yep.
What you said. Okay.
The single should be dropping around November, December. The single called Having It.
Nice. It's already finished?
Yep, it's already finished. The whole project already finished. We're just waiting on the Roc Nation situation right now.
Nice. All right, shout out y'all Instagram, social medias, everything that y'all got so they can follow y'all and keep up with y'all, man.
Right, help me. Shout me out, man. Follow me everywhere at Flyboi. Message me, send me a message. If y'all want to work, y'all want to do anything, just hit me up, man, or look up Flyboi Rich. You'll see me everywhere.
For me, on Facebook, I'm Rod Thomas. Instagram, I'm the real Rod Thomas. If you want to holler at me while putting something together, I'm open to doing music with gospel artists, so that'd be dope. But if you want to holler at me, you can actually contact Aikisha Baker. You know what I'm saying, and she'll take care of everything as far as me.
Fellas. Club Tane, every Friday come out. Every Friday we doing something at Club Tane. Y'all can come out, man.
So
every
pop
Friday.
This Friday we gonna be there. Pop out.
Fellas, I appreciate y'all for stopping through, man. Flyboi Rich, Rod Thomas is 105 on the bounce. Peace.
All right.
Yep.
For sure, y'all.